Have you ever wondered how a single night can unravel into a legal battle that grips an entire nation? It began like many others with drinks shared among friends that made, but January 28, 2022 would become etched in the memory of Massachusetts and beyond. The night John O'Keefe, a Boston police officer, tragically died. Uh, Before you continue, if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button. It really helps us out. Now, let's dive into the story. Uh, Taryn Reed, O'Keefe's girlfriend, found herself at the center of a storm. She claimed she dropped him off at a friend's home before discovering his body in the snow hours later. Uh, Prosecutors painted a different picture, one of a heated argument and a deadly collision with her vehicle, and the ensuing trials were uh, a whirlwind of accusations, conflicting testimonies, and intense public scrutiny. The case captivated Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, who admitted to being completely engrossed in the televised proceedings. Their fascination didn't go unnoticed by actor Matt Damon. Um, Damon recently revealed that his production company with Ben Affleck is developing a film about the Karen Reed trial. Uh, it's still early stages, but the story is already making its way onto screens. A limited series for Prime Video starring Elizabeth Banks is also in development. However, Reed herself has expressed her lack of involvement and concerns that the show won't fully capture the complexities of the case. Reed feels there's a deeper truth yet to be uncovered. She stated she hasn't authorized the series and believes vital information remains hidden from public view. The aftermath of the verdict has been challenging for Reed, who described her return to normalcy as a slow process. It wasn't an instant switch, but more like lights gradually brightening after years in darkness. O'Keefe and Reed had spent the evening with friends at local bars. She stated she dropped him off at Detective Brian Albert's house before continuing home, only to find him injured later that night. Investigators discovered O'Keefe with severe injuries, fractured skull, cuts, and blood-covered clothing. The autopsy attributed his death to hypothermia and blunt force trauma. This set in motion a complex investigation filled with twists. The initial arrest brought forth claims of a wrongful accusation. Reed's attorney argued there was no intent behind the incident, emphasizing their loving relationship. However, evidence began to surface that suggested otherwise. Witnesses recounted hearing Reed admit to hitting O'Keefe, while she maintained she was simply asking if she could have hit him. That the truth is work. It's not kind of a space. A grand jury indicted Reed on second-degree murder charges, alleging a drunken rage fueled by a failed attempt at reconciliation between her and O'Keefe. The defense countered with claims of a cover-up orchestrated by law enforcement officials Defense attorney Alan Jackson proposed that O'Keefe was attacked before getting into Reed's vehicle, suggesting someone else framed his client. This theory centered on allegations of misconduct within the Canton Police Department and Massachusetts State Police. Trial saw accusations fly regarding potential evidence tampering and biased investigations. The defense argued a conspiracy to protect those connected to the case, but prosecutors vehemently denied any wrongdoing. During a first trial, jurors were unable to reach a verdict, resulting in a mistrial. A second trial commenced, bringing with it renewed hope for clarity and more intense scrutiny of every detail on perception of Jewish counsel. In the end, after another grueling trial, Karen Reed was found not guilty of murder and vehicular manslaughter, but convicted of driving under the influence. She received 1 year's probation. It's a story that begs the question, was justice truly served? Or will unanswered questions continue to linger in the snow-covered streets of Canton, Massachusetts? It just goes to show you, even with all the evidence, that, sometimes cases are simply, snow Joe. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,